So what's happening to you all day, every day, whether you know it or not, you are so magnificent in your physical bodies, you have forgotten you are vibrational beings first and foremost, is that all day, every day, you are becoming more. There is a vibrational version of you that has become and is becoming, that is the main event of you. When we say you are the creator of your experience, we're not kidding you even a little bit. You are not just the creator of your experience. You are the creator of you. You are the creator of the vibrational version of you who exists in a vibrational reality. Now, many of you would say, oh, this vibrational version, I don't know if I want to talk about the vibrational version. I'd rather talk about the reality that I see around me. And we say, that would be fine if you, the larger part of you, were not standing over here in this vortex of creation as the vibrational version of all that you have become. But you have. You have become a vibrational version of something more than you know here in your physical reality, because the manifestation is slow to catch up with the vibrational version. So if you spend your time focusing upon the reality, looking at the money that is now in your checkbook, looking at the people who are now in your life, looking at the person who is now not in your bed or that you would like to be in your bed, as you're looking at what is, as you are facing the reality of what is, you are in most cases depriving yourself of vibrational alignment with this vibrational version, which is where the larger part of you stands. And so when you do that, you deprive yourself of the alignment with who you really are. We're not just talking about the stuff that you slow down. We're not just talking about the money that you slow down, even though you're slowing it down. We're not just talking about the empires that you are putting on hold, even though you're putting empires on hold. We're not just talking about the creative things like books and paintings and sculptures and music that are ready for you to harvest, even though you are putting them on hold. We're not just talking about those things and those experiences that you are depriving yourself of. We're talking about you depriving yourself of, in this red hot moment, the fullness of who you are, the clarity, the stamina, the exhilaration, the flexibility, the dexterity, the knowledge, the knowing of who you are, the love of who you are, the life of who you are. You see, you can't have it both ways. You can't look where you've been and at who you are at the same time. Now, here's the thing we really, really want you to hear. And if you can get this, you'll have it all. The vortex of creation, where the vibrational version of you is present tense, as far as the creator within you and as far as we are concerned. When you ask for it, it's present tense. But you, bless your hearts, you've gotten so good at exploring the manifestation that you don't want to call it present tense until it's in your driveway. You don't want to call it present tense until others can see it. And we say, oh, it's so slow to have to wait for everybody to be able to see it. It's easy to tune in to stuff that's manifested. So what preachers and teachers have been saying to you for a long time about faith really applies here. Because what faith is a vibrational attitude. What faith is an awareness, a vibrational focus, an attention to what's in this vortex of creation. And if you can focus upon what you've asked for and no longer beat the drum of why you ask for it, I want this magnificent thing because it's so awful not to have it. And because it's so hard over here without it. And because I deserve it, I really deserve it, even though I don't have it, I deserve it. And we say all of that drum beating from the perspective of what is not yet manifested holds you in a holding pattern that will not let it manifest. You have to let go of the absence of what you want before the presence of it can feel into your experience, you see. We want you to feel the reality of this vortex of creation. This is vibrational reality. We're not making this stuff up. Everything that you see that is manifested was first vibrational reality. And once it's been vibrational reality, everything that you see is first a thought upon longer until it takes form. Everything that you see that is manifested was first vibration. And the gap, the amount of time that it takes from the offering of the idea and flowing it vibrationally into your vortex and the full-fledged manifestation of it is as short as no time when you are a vibrational match to what you're asking for. The amount of time it takes for you to manifest things wanted is the amount of time it takes for you to get in the vortex and consistently stay there. So there isn't anything that we know that is important that you don't right now know. Our friend set us up for the perfect closing when he said, what more can you give me? What more can you give me so that I can make this work for me? And we say, you have it all. You have it all. So what you want to do is just start applying it, which means get out there and have some step one moments and feel the discord in those step one moments. But next time you're having a step one moment where the problem is flailing, where what you want is missing, and where the negative emotion is flying high, next time you are in that moment, you'll be able to do something that you've never done before. You'll be able to say, oh, you bugger of a problem. As you come into focus, a solution beyond my wildest dreams is formulating equally. And therefore, I love you. And have you ever heard a better way of making peace with what is than to adore its life-giving, eternal giving functions? It's like embracing all that you are. It's like finally knowing why you're here. It's like appreciating the contrasts that surround you. It's like discovering your true expansion. It's like finally defining the universe in its rightness rather than in its wrongness. It's like giving up all struggle and finally being who you are. We have enjoyed this interaction more than words can describe, and we leave you here blissfully. We want you to understand that we are eternally in the vortex.